The Greek island of Paros. It lies in the Aegean Sea. A survey by a travel magazine found the island can satisfy every tourist's wishes, no matter what kind of vacation they are looking for. They say this is the best island in Europe, but there are so many. What does it have what others don't have? Let's find out. Paros is world famous for its crystal clear waters and beautiful beaches. And this is the best known one, Punta. The colorful mix of kite surfers present a great view. They seem to play with the elements. But this isn't my kind of sport. I'm really too scared. Wow, it's so windy, and of course, Paros is a paradise for the international kite surfing scene. As you can see, this is really too dangerous for me, but no problem, because there are so many other possibilities to do a little bit of water sport. Jet skis can be rented anywhere on the island. I decide to risk a little joyride. Perfect. But what would the perfect vacation be without a spot of diving? I don't see a lot of fish, but at least I find some great rock formations. I know my face looks a little bit funny now, but the water is crystal clear and was so nice. Oh. And the next water sport is already waiting, even if it doesn't look like it. So sweet. 1, 2, 3. I'm about to go for a swim in the sea on the back of my namesake, well, almost, Meike the horse. In the beginning I was a little bit scared, but now I'm completely relieved because he has the same name like me, so what could be wrong? This ride along the beach is a wonderful experience, and I can hardly believe that the horses actually walk straight into the water. Oh, that was fun. That was really amazing. So the beaches are great, but what about the towns? Lefkis is one of the most beautiful places on Paros. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, there aren't many tourists here. I enjoy the peace and quiet. Lefkis was built further inland at a time when attacks by pirates were still common. I could sit here for hours. And to be honest, I did. You can drive around the entire island in just an hour, but I'm planning to go for a walk instead. Paros has so much to offer, and to learn a little bit more about the culture and history of the island, I decided to do a hiking tour. I take a walk into the past with Christoforos Korovesis. He knows everything about this island. Together, we visit an ancient site, one of Paros' most famous tourist attractions. Here, they used to quarry marble, one of the purest high-end marbles in antiquity.
Bravo, well done. And then down this way, down here, so it's not the safest.
Okay. Yes. My guide really knows how to bring history to life. The purer the marble, the more transparent it is. The stones from here are the reason why Paros was always a very rich island.
Absolutely. The sculpted parts of the Acropolis, for example, are made of Parian marble, and according to some estimates, something like 70% of the sculpted pieces, statues, whatever, reliefs that were found in the Eastern Mediterranean, they were made with Parian marble. We're talking about tons and tons of marble.
Right beside the old mine, we meet an old craftsman. Kalimera.
He continues the old tradition. He's carver.
He still works with marble.
Yes, he's marble of Paros, and he's making, interesting pieces.
Which is your favorite piece?
This is myself in my military service.
The beautiful white marble from back then has long been mined. But today, the island's residents are working on a new export hit. So, and here is all the production inside.
Here is all the production
for the island.
This is the production that we started with.
I visit the island's first brewery, founded in 2014 by two Greeks who are former investment managers and an Austrian brewer. Marinius Alexandrou explains their recipe for success. Their beer is now exported worldwide.
We wanted to have a production that is sufficient enough to start with the local products and then grow it from there. Capture our audience here, have people coming, have the locals, but also people coming from around the world, visiting Paros and drinking something that is made on the island.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. I come from Germany, so I'm a bit picky when it comes to beer. I'm a German, but this is really delicious.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's nice to hear that, especially from a German.
Yeah. Nothing can beat a cold beer in the evening, except enjoying the sunset. On Paros, it's absolutely perfect. Marinos invites me to join him for dinner. The food is another reason why Paros was voted Europe's best island, as well as the laid-back atmosphere.
People live well, eat well. And that's one of the things that draws people here. The food is fresh. It's from the land, it's from the sea. Simplicity. Llamas. Llamas. Llamas.
I certainly drink to that. So what can I say? Maybe Paros is not the best in a particular category here in Europe, but it simply offers the whole package. And I have to admit, I had an amazing time with extremely friendly locals. So, hope to see you again.